All right, let's talk about some vocabulary related to sports. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm a very good fan of sports. I think mainly because I was an athlete a long time ago. I practiced gymnastics for 9 years, and then I did 12 years of diving. You're going to see a very nice picture. So first, let's start with ball sports. This is water polo, okay? Is the one like a football game that we play on in the pool? It's very tiring. Have you ever tried it? Soccer or football in some places, very popular in Brazil. Then we have the American football, okay? I think this is a very dangerous sport, but it's also one of the most popular, if not the most popular sport in the United States. Then we have basketball. I would really like if you pay attention to the spelling of these words. Then we have volleyball. I love watching volleyball. Tennis, okay. Baseball. This is not very common in Brazil, but it is very common in other places like in Japan, United States, many countries in Latin America like Mexico, Cuba, Venezuela, and many other places. And then golf. Have you ever played golf? In my opinion, I think golf is very boring. Finally, table tennis, or also called ping pong. Table tennis is the formal name. Now let's move on to water sports. I'm going to begin again with water polo because it's a water sport. Swimming, the most classical. Diving, this is the one I practiced. Sailing, I think this is a very difficult sport. Surfing, I find it very interesting but very difficult. Now let's move on to winter sports. These are new sports for us because we don't have any winter sports here in Brazil. The first one, skiing. Remember that skiing uses two sticks, one on each foot. Now snowboarding. It is very similar to skiing, but instead of having a stick on each foot, you use a board. Ice hockey. It's very important to notice that ice hockey doesn't use a ball. It uses something called puck. It's a very hard disc. Ice skating, which is really difficult but really beautiful. And curling. Have you ever seen this game? It's really funny. You have to throw this big ball and try to get it in the center of the target. But the other people, can you see they're using some little brushes because they help the big rock to go farther or not using friction. Bobsled, which I think is really dangerous because you can get really fast down the hill. And then we have other very important sports like athleticism, like you run like crazy, weightlifting, which is very popular, gymnastics, and boxing. These are like the most important uh, sports in the Olympics. Oh yeah, there's also judo, which Brazil is very, very popular.